You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. Well, of course, I'm always willing to help a Jedi. What do you require? Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place. To explore Kolto. You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides. Well, that, and they threaten to... But I think they're under... Is there anything else? A star map? Like an... No. Is there anything else? Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
Carth Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How've you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your friend here, eh? How's it going? Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustil?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban, though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustil's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustil anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Garth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Carth. Hope everything works out with Dustil.
Dustil? Dustil is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him. Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... I mean, he must be a man by now.
time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over.
No problem. Didn't work.
Ako Chichopa! Kuyami Juski Chikat Ako Chichop!
These Cellcath don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith Empire finally crushes the Republic, then we'll see how long their vaunted neutrality lasts.
Stay out of my way. I'm on legitimate Sith business.
I'm comfortable with spying on the Republic. But if we could assure the Selkath that they mean no harm, then perhaps it might be worth it.
And what if the Republic does mean harm, Kath? Will you tell them?
If the Republic did mean harm to the Selkath, then I want to know what the Selkath did to provoke it.
How very noble of you.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Echani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs. They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Echani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Eridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Echani nerf herder. Well, nothing. Except that the Echani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Echani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We met, or anything...
I am not. Ask whatever you... Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
hiring for the... Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers. I couldn't agree with you more. Just the sight of a Republic uniform makes me want to vomit. I can't wait until we crush them all like the pathetic vermin they are. I'm sorry, I do tend to get a little worked up. I think I've been stationed on Manaan too long. This place can make you crazy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? You some kind of historian or something? You should forget about the past, look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. And then I get stuck on Manaan, the worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a... But I don't really want to... Oh, I get it. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Seems I'm not late. Oh, it's you again. Didn't think I probably should cut back on the drinking, but it's a good way to but I don't really want to talk. Oh, come on. Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my...
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these... In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war. If we don't hire these mercs, the... Do you mind? I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't... It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's... Now if you'll...
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight. Why can't the Selkath see what the Sith are really like? They should...
Manon should treat us... The Selkath have forgotten the lesson of Taurus.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Thanks, Tyvark. Now I gotta get back to my post at the
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Kaskrangi do pats achu. Don't hit Wama. Kakinja nawabagaon, pichage borang, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu, tong diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak, kakinja nawabagaon, pichage borang, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu, tong chiwa aita kan kicha, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chua pengki, yun patis. Tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu. Tong parokun, no diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma, hui. Tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu. Tong parokun, no nek. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma, uyami tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong chiwa aita kan kicha na chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chunamu tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu, chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Tong hidwama diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma. Tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu. Tong parokun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin, kimba no kun nik yota. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma, tuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato konchi, yatuka ulan. Tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu, tong panok. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma. Tuyami tong hidwama aki inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu. Tong panoku, diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki. Tong hidwama chiwa aita kan kicha na diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak toma. Tong hidwama diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smak tom, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chunam. Tong hidwama inko tune, potong hidwama ji aki inko tu, tong panokun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuya tong hitwama akti cinco tune. Potong hitwama jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, tong hitwama akti cinco tune. Potong hitwama ji akti cinco tu, tong pan. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack tong hitwama akti cinco tune. Potong jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jus tong hitu. Jis tong. Con mulis limo po iwan. Jiska nichu. Labora na winki smack toma.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay You talk big, but remember what we did to...
We need more rules about overpowered bikes. Hookta just rides over everything. It's boring watching him.
I have no desire to speak to you.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I'm just... And why are you bothered?
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupaliai.
Takum justak miki grabal mogo. To tak. Kachi chuai thap. Tak tong katak.
You got any armor plating? I thought this guy... Down well.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about... Wait a minute. You're no fan. You're the... Well, get it over. Don't expect them. What? Are you threatening me? Not here, you won't. There are cameras everywhere, looking for just your... Go away. Man... I don't care who you are.
Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba muladra.
or what we do on this track.
Mokau dang yapoki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Banno oto.
Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ay tao dong. Tong ay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang takum. Tokara takum.
Only people who have business you can ask. But who knows? Some is there. I haven't the faintest. Is there?
Could I get an auto print? You just had the quickest rise to Sector Champion that I've ever seen!
Sorry, buddy, but ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only this old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, but not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the...
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. Then I shall wish you good day. Welcome to Manaan. A beautiful place. Obey the Selkath laws. I regret there is little I can... Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do... No, you do... We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phoraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, for sure, in the Sith Embassy. That is what... There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. Good. It's a logical place. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our... Good. But the Sith... Here is a passcode. You can choose... Good.
Chopa Chawa Wisyun Kun. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Chiska Nichu. Kimba Muli Ratwanaji. Kimba no. The Huba Botania go Gigi Piti. Just Cronky to Patslimo. Chiska Nichu. Kimba Muli Rat. The Huba Botania go Gigi Piti. Just Cronky to Patslimo. Gino Moli. The Huba Botania go Gigi Piti. Just Cronky to Patslimo. The Huba Botania. The Huba
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath were. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able... The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force combine this... Do you want to... Well, he was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to... Okay, but you should know what we have. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey, you.
What do you want? You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic. You think me weak enough?
The Sith will never trust you again, spy.
Never. What companion?
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? No. Nothing you could do to us would make us talk. We Sith are stronger than you give us credit for. Or... Tila, how did you find out about her? You think bribes will work? Ha! You couldn't have her. You're
Damn!
What? You're not. There's nothing you think. What?
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place...
Never. What?
Giving up so soon?
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions. great! You slice the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Uchiwa Penki, Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha, Agi Tong Hitwama Aki Tuko Tune, Potong Hitwama Ji Aki Tuko Tune, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na, Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha, Agi Tuko Tune, Chulam, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na, Chukornibo, Kun Mulira. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na win, tong hitwama aki tuko tune, potong hitwama ji aki. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na win ki snack toma, kuyami jusku chitana. Tong hitwama aki tuko tune, potong hitwama ji. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winkis, tong hitwama aki tuko tune, potong chiwi aita ka tong chi. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chukornibo. Diska tong chi. Diska dosoki, kopa, chiwi aita, chiwa chi.
Ready. What?
I am not for Why do you care? There are other mercenaries you can hire, though not as perhaps, but your threats are mere words.
But we are not your enemies. We are your friends.
I am not for hire. I have no fear of the fish people. This is the way of this water world, is it not? But perhaps this world...
But we are not.
I am not for... Right. This is the... But perhaps this world has made me soft. I will play this role. I humbled myself to change information for me. I tire of this country. I am not... This... But perhaps... The task paid well, but was boring, and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more.
What then? What happened to the youth?
And there I left them. To what purpose, I need... Is there...
Only people who... If you have a pass, why are you...
You there. I don't recognize... Commander Gra... You authorize... I don't know them. And their identification does...
What? Sound...
The Force fights with me!
Time to rumble!
What can I do? I can't.
What? What?
Make this...
That hurt, I bet.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers.
You asked for this!
What can I do? I'm here.
Let's go! Let's
You cannot win. You shall fall.
What?
What can I do?
Yes?
Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
What?
Let's go! Down you go!
What can I do?
for this! You asked for this!
I'm here.
Let's go! You asked for this! Ready?
That hurt, I
There, take
What?
Ready?
Sure.
Let's make this quick.
That hurt,
What can I do?
What?
What can I do?
Sure.
Warning, activate. Warning. Warning. Warning, active. Warning, active.
Yeah.
Sure.
Didn't work.